Hello one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Dungeons of Dredmor. When we last left off, I'm recording this after the previous Dungeons of Dredmor videos, of course. And I'm also recording this after I have done the Dawn of War videos, which comes after this. I will probably be uploading this after the second Dungeons of Dredmor video in order to keep it consistent. But the reason I'm doing this is because I had a Let's Play something planned out for the week, but unfortunately, as of right now, I can't get the game to record. The game plays fine and everything, I haven't had any issues with it, but recording the game has been difficult to the point where I simply can't do it. And I'm fairly sure there's a way to do it because I've seen other people play the game, and I am confident that these other people I've seen play it use the same recording software I do. I know this for certain because the people that I saw play it with the people that got me involved in recording, and they're the ones that got me into Fraps and everything, so I am 100% sure that they did use Fraps to record it, but I'm not sure how they did it. And I am short on time, as always, so for now, I'm just going to put that to the side and just do a third Dredmor video. I almost did a third Dawn of War video, but there was always the possibility that something could have gone wrong in Dawn of War, as it happens, and that would put me in a very upset mood very quickly, and that's not what I wanted right now. Good helmet, but too bad it's got the negative to sight. That's not what I wanted right now, certainly, so I decided to go with something that is much simpler, and that would be Dungeons of Dredmor. So here we are. That's basically the story. The most important reason I bring it up is because in the Dawn of War videos, likely to follow this one, I will say something along the lines of, I'm hoping to do a Let's Play something on something, because even when I said it then, I knew that there was a possibility that it wasn't going to happen. I looked at that one before. No, I don't want it. Keep it to sell. But anyways, I say something along the lines of I'm hoping to record a Let's Play something in that video, and even then I knew that the possibility of me doing Let's Play something on this was not guaranteed. I even worded it kind of like that in the video, so unfortunately that became a reality. I can't record it, not right now, so you're getting this instead. I almost decided just to do a video of me organizing my little pocket dimension, but I did say if I'd made that a video, it was going to be an alternate video. Just a spare one for the week, not one of the 7. And I mean that. That's not something that I need to expose you all to see. I stand my ground that there are some things you should have to see relatively to the game, but not everything. Some things I can spare you. That's one of the things I can spare you. There are a lot of bad guys here. So right now, I just kind of want to get this over with. Move on. This will be my last recorded video for the week, so that's always worth celebrating for me. These videos are a lot of work. They vary in stress level, usually depending on the game itself and whether or not there are any whether or not there are any problems with the recording. I think the last biggest problem we had was back when I did Portal. But it's sometimes stressful, sometimes it's not. Currently it's not very stressful, but it's always work, and it's always time consuming, so it's nice to be done for the week. It really is. I am steadily approaching, this is open, wonderful. I am steadily approaching 400 subs, so I want to thank everyone for that. I will probably do something special at 400 subs, because I didn't do anything at my most recent video count thing or whatever. So I'm hoping to do something for that. It depends on whether or not I have anything special I can do. But I'm really thankful for that. It's been slow. It's always been super slow, and it especially sucks that YouTube has decided that I'm not worth monetizing when they did that whole demonetization thing that they did a while ago. So that sucked, but other than that, it's been steadily uphill. My sub count usually goes up very steadily. I always get more likes than dislikes. I've been getting less comments than I usually get, but you start with nothing, you get nothing. What if you lost nothing, you know what I mean? So it's been good. Channel's been nice lately. And I'm hoping I can reach 400 subscribers soon. That would be nice. One of those ones. I know I've said this before about this game. The Dagger of Deadly Imagination. That's not what I've said before, but I'll read it anyways. Formed from malicious thought itself, this dagger pours some of its wielder's cattishness, sagacity, and savvy into the wounds it creates. Cool. Anyways, what I was gonna say is, I've said this before, but Dungeons of Dredmor is really good for just kind of mellow play and talking about things. It would be a really good thing to just have going on in the background when I need to do like updates and stuff. Because, you know, the game is what it is. Not a bad thing, certainly. It might also be time to consider doing another Diablo run. It is February as I record this. Obviously, the video will go up in February, and I am staying true to my usual claim of playing through Diablo 2 once a year. I haven't played through it this year yet. The year is very young. I don't know if I'll record it this time. I'm really hoping that whole Diablo 2 HD re-release thing, remaster, whatever. Can you stop? Thank you. I'm really hoping that gets off the ground and goes somewhere, but on the other hand, I'm really kind of... Okay, this is too much of these guys just not dying. Like, everybody needs to stop. There's, like, too much going on here, guys. Okay. I'm annoyed. You need to go away. And you need to go away. Thank you. Moving on from that. Where were we? Yes, Activision Blizzard is a dreadful company, and I would not mourn them in their current state if they went defunct tonight. They are absolutely dreadful, and I don't think they've done a project worth celebrating since StarCraft 2. Overwatch, certainly not. And I don't think they've done much else since... yeah, poor Blizzard. Anyways, it is terrible what happened to Blizzard, but now that it is just merged with Activision, completely, entirely inseparable as Activision Blizzard, it just needs to be put down like a bad animal. Terrible company. It used to be a real gem, but I am really worried that if they do remaster Diablo 2, they're going to find a way to ruin it, because... the gaming industry has done nothing but provide proof and reasons that if there is something good, they'll find a way to ruin it. If you follow the industry like any kind of closely at all, you should be at a point where there's simply no hope anymore. Certainly not for the AAA industry. Not until something really, really big and dramatic happens. Basically, not until the next crash happens. It is pretty inexcusable what it's become. That's why I haven't bought a real AAA game in probably quite a long time. I'll get to those guys eventually. Might as well finish this corner. But it's bad. And it's sad it's gotten that way. And I'm really, really hoping it doesn't ruin the Diablo 2 remake. But I will absolutely not be surprised if it does. If anything, I'll be more surprised if it doesn't. I expect them to re-release Diablo 2 and find a way to put like loot boxes in it or some crap. It'll be sad, but that'll just be what happens. They'll find some way to ruin the mana system like they did with Diablo 3. Or I shouldn't say ruin. Diablo 3's mana system wasn't that bad, but like the second they give the barbarian rage instead of mana, I'll be like, okay, this is garbage. Leave Diablo 2 how it is. Don't ruin it, guys. They probably will. I know it's happening. They've already like announced whatever that they've come down on like the trading rights for it and all that stuff. It's happening. It just I'm really hoping it doesn't disappoint. I could talk about this for hours because I'm very passionate about Diablo 2. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but I'm not getting anywhere continuing to talk about it. It's sad that it's gonna end up like that. Let's just close all these doors, and now let's head up towards that squad. Let's go get them. There's a potato and a fish. I won't let a terrible re-release of Diablo 2, however, stop me from enjoying the version of Diablo 2 that I already have. If it does end up being complete garbage, it won't stop me from replaying the original Diablo 2 because I have it on disc. It still works on modern computers, so it won't stop me, but it will be a disappointment. All this coming from the original topic point of I don't know if I'm going to... whoops, wrong button. I wanted to use this one. All this coming from the discussion about whether or not I was going to replay Diablo this year. Going to walk this over to the shrine. Hopefully not run into more trouble on the way there. Huzzah! I got a clockwork crossbow, I think. My inventory is full. Although it does have some impressive stats to it. But so does mine. We'll have to think about this tactically. Let's get rid of something. There. Now let's walk over to a shop after I close this door. I actually want to go to the shop over here. Sorry, I was looking at the map there to decide which way I wanted to go. Right. Let's see. Sell that. And hold on to that. Hold on to that. Sell that. Oh! The phylactery. I forgot all about that. I looked up what it does. I'll get right back to you all on that one. Let me just finish selling all this rubbish. There. What does the phylactery potion do? I looked it up. I don't remember ever encountering it before. It's what the phylactery potion does, and looking up what it does was a good reminder of something I need to be doing with this character that I haven't been doing. If you So you can encrust your equipment, which you should already know if you've been watching this Let's Play. You can encrust your equipment so that it gets magical bonuses to it. If you over-encrust your equipment, if you encrust it too much, you take a big curse. I think it's essentially just bleed out, and it doesn't really go away. That potion cures it. I think without that potion, you're probably just down the river, unless you choose to like take off the armor that you over-encrusted or something. But I have not over-encrusted. I probably won't ever over-encrust because I'm nervous about using the whole mechanic anyways. So the odds of me overindulging on it are pretty slim. It's nice to have, and I will probably put it in the storage area as soon as I reorganize it, just to make sure I have it in case a rainy day happens, you know? Want to re-armor up and kill this guy. We'll leave the cube where it is. Actually, we'll move it, see if there's anything under it. Then we'll leave it where it is. I want to open this one back up. There's some archdiggles here. Fairly dangerous critters. I want to use my quake that I really use. I want to switch to the key strike. That's how you fight crowds. Switch to the stun. Let's take care of the fish. Let's kill the bee. Then kill the reapers. It's basically a little monster zoo. I need to armor up again. It's very important to my survival. I have like no death weapon type resistance anymore, I think. Yeah, none. So I saw those deaths are managing to hurt me with their attacks. Lots of fish here. Not happy about that, but at least one is gone. Right! That was a hell of a brawl. Over now, though. I'm going to put those in there instead of holding onto them. I can read this. It clearly indicates that the Archdiggery range is for members only. No eyebrows or blobbies need apply. Also, this is the test chamber of fishmongers. I love the names in this game. Let's close up this way for good. We won't be back here unless the quest brings us that way, or we need to visit the anvil. And let's go this way. At long last, we have found a statue. I can't believe we just stumbled into one of these. And of course it's the one of death. I don't remember what it does. I don't think it kills you. Hell with it! Pray! You get the Diggle God of Death blessing. You can look at it, and you can read it. You know the icy skeletal touch of the drill-like beak of the Diggle God of Death. Clouds of death billow from you. Look at those numbers. Unfortunately, the minus 25 health regen is terrible. Basically means we have to eat to heal forever. The minus 2 sight radius isn't good either. But look at those resistances and an extra 10 points of damage. And our mana will never regen on its own either. I think we can turn it off at any time. Well, actually, apparently we can't. I can't turn it off. I don't know what happens if I pray again. Can I turn it off if I pray again? I don't think so. I don't actually know how to turn it off. I know you can pray to other Diggle gods to get different effects. I think I created that cloud. Oh, I do still regenerate, technically. Well, that's good. Not my mana, though. Trying to see if it was anything else weird that's making me regenerate. Do I still have a positive? No, I'm all the way down to -16. Well, worrying about that later, we finally found one of the statues. To be honest, having to keep a couple of Lana items lying around and collecting more food for what is essentially a lost in sight, which we already have the scarf that was really helping with that, and then all those assistances, it might be a trade worth keeping, so I'm only partially broken up about it. But when we come back, folks, more Dungeons of Dredmor. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. I really love it to run into the Diggle War God or whatever, but odds of that are happening pretty slim. See you later. Take care and bye-bye.